Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So, I wanted to come on and talk to you guys for a little bit about some things. And I kind of need y'all really struggling with my image, my self-image, and just feeling like I'm failing because I'm so overweight and it's really starting to bother me. I know that I can do this. I know that, I know I can get the weight off. I've done it before. It just feels so hard right now. Hey, Jason. It just feels really difficult. And what's going on with me now is I'll do good for a couple days. And I'll even make it through the day. And then at night, I will binge. And so I'm reading my book, The Sunny Side Hypnosis, Emotional Weight Loss by Sonny Rosati. And I was just over on his channel because he was doing some horoscopes for us. And I'm going to go over there on Sunday and do a live with him. He's going to like interview me and talk with me and help me, and I'll get to like sit there with him and really like get some one-on-one time about my emotional weight loss. Naka naka. Naka naka. Hey, Paco. So, I have always struggled with my relationship with food. Like, I always use food not as a fuel, but as something to like do, like when I'm bored. Hey, Carrie. And so, since getting sober, the activities I do have changed because, well, I'm not running out and getting high all the time. So it's like I'm not doing dope anymore either, which basically kept me skinny because I was always tweaking, So now I'm struggling to stay on track. Now I'm struggling like with my food intake. It's like I want to eat more than what I really need. Do y'all know what I mean? Does anybody else struggle like that? And that's another thing. It really bothers me is like, okay, so the scale went down like a whole bunch at the beginning, right? 10 pounds in a week. And now I'm kind of like binging again, because the first week I was doing so good. I wasn't binging and I was really watching what I ate, right? Well, I've been binging all week at night. And God, it's like, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I feel so horrible because I've binged all night. So I talked to Neil, and this is going to sound so crazy, you guys, but I asked him to go get a fucking deadbolt for the refrigerator. Yeah, you know what, Jason? And that it was actually those 2 nights that all that stuff was going on that I really, really binged. And when I say binge, I'm not saying like I went and ate a whole pizza. What I'm saying is, like, I wake up in the middle of the night. Hey, Gabe. I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and I will go, and like last night, I had 2 pieces of English muffin with cream cheese on it and a bowl of cereal in the middle of the night. Okay? And that's a lot of dairy at night. And I'm like, fuck. So when I woke up this morning, I felt like dog shit because I had binged on, you too, Gabe. Thanks for stopping by, baby. I had been, because I had binged on this damn English muffins and cereal. Now the cereal was good cereal. It was you know, Honey Bunches of Oats, so it's not like too unhealthy, but you know, it's not healthy for me to eat it at midnight. Can you feel me, guys? So now I'm gotta get back on track, and I know that, like, here's what I have to stop myself from doing. What I'll do usually is I'll just give up, and I'll say, well, I fucked it up. I bet I might as well just stop, right? But I'm trying to tell myself, like, okay, you binged, you made a mistake. Now you just got to start on track today. So I had a healthy lunch today, and I'm going to have a nice healthy dinner this evening. I'm going to get out and try to do some walking, because that's another thing, you guys. Like, I've got to move around. I've got to do more physical activity. So I'm going to take Nate to the park today, and I'm going to go walking. Right. And it's just like with drug addiction, you guys. Like, that's what I'm starting to figure out, is that my food intake and the way I have a relationship with food is the way I was with pills, you know? But I wanted to let you guys know, like, I'm really struggling. It's really hard for me to not binge eat. I don't know what it is. I just want to eat everything in sight. And I'm just putting this is like concealer that I use as foundation because it looks good. So I just need support, you guys, with this whole eating thing. I need to. It's a wild other addiction now. Right. It's a whole other addiction now. Yes. I crave sugar all the time. Yes, girl. You absolutely do, especially with the alcohol and the opioids. That, like, triggers that, because the sugar lets off the same like receptor pleasure that those drugs and alcohol do. So that bodies are like, we need it, we need it, we need it. You know, when I first got sober, Carrie, I would wake up in the middle of the night and go to the store and get bags of chewy candy. And now I'm like, it's hard because I'm addicted to chewy candy too. I'm addicted to sugar. And like today I've been stretching and stuff, you guys, because like my is hurting so bad because of my weight. I know it's because of my weight. And my breasts, I'm not trying to be too TMI, but my breasts have gotten to the point where they're just like so fucking big that they're like making my back hurt really, really bad. And so, I mean, bad. It's like burning, you know? Oh, I love those sour worms, girl. So I relate, Carrie. Do not feel, you're not alone, girl. You're not alone. I really want you guys to come over to my friend Sunny's channel and subscribe and come hang out with us this weekend, because we're all going to hang out on Sunday and we're going to do a live stream together. And he's going to help us with our weight. So I really want you guys to be there to support and also to subscribe to his channel. He does tarot readings, and he will do your horoscope. He just got done doing our horoscopes. So Pisces is going to have heartbreak, but he says it has to do with my children, and that something is going to happen with my son that's really expensive. With children, that's really expensive. So I was thinking, oh great, Nate's going to ask for another toy this weekend, right? So it's just so awesome to hear him like do our horoscopes and like let us know what we're going to be strong in for that day. And I really enjoy watching his channel. I'm so glad that Rockin' Roberta turned me on to it, because he's just a genuinely kind-hearted soul, you know, and I showed Neil, my husband, his channel, because I was watching it while me and Neil were laying in the bed today. And Neil was like, he's funny, and he's just like a sweet guy, like a nice person, like a good, nice person. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, you guys, give me the thumbs up. It's been here because I've been getting a lot of thumbs down lately, but that's okay. I know it's not from the people who love and care about me. I know it's just from the trolls. I'm putting this powder on, and then I'll put you guys back up, and y'all can sit with me. I have to... Whew. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing in their recovery? Is everybody doing all right? Is anybody struggling with anything that they want to talk about? Thank you, guys. All right. That looks good. I'm so proud of you, Jason. You're almost 2 months sober. How does it feel, Jason? Let us know how it feels. I need to interview you on my channel, Jason. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, mercy. I got a pee-pee. So, I need to interview Jason on my channel. I need to get Rachel on my channel to do a video. I need to get... Oh, I also met a guy on Sunnyside's channel. His name is Nick. And he's in recovery, and he is also a nutritionist. So I'm like, hello, we need to get together because I need help. I need someone to basically teach me what to eat every day. Because I have gotten so out of hand with my eating. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're just doing an impromptu stream while I do my makeup. So if there's anything you guys need to talk about, just go ahead and comment down below, and I will read your comments and talk about it. Somebody asked me the other day if I thought about recovery all the time. And I'm going to tell you guys, I honestly, yes. And I know that might seem like so extreme, but I'm so afraid to go back to my old life that I'm constantly trying to learn more about my addiction, about the disease. Because I was taught that in order to fight my addiction, I have to learn about it. So that's what I do, is I learn about everything I can to fight this disease so I can stay sober, And I also want you guys to know that I'm so proud of each and every one of you for staying on the path with me and choosing life. Because I know, guys, how hard and how triggering and how life can just be difficult sometimes. And I am so proud of you guys for staying on this path with me and choosing recovery. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to, make videos like I do or talk about, do the same things I do. But just the fact that you come over and you guys are active in my streams, it helps me so much. So I really just want you guys to know how much you guys mean to me and how grateful I am for each and every one of you. I'm trying to do like this little, there we go. Life is good today, guys. Life is good. Let's put some highlight on. So, I don't know if you guys go on Poshmark, but I went on Poshmark and I got this Natasha Denona Super Glow Highlighter. for $23, you guys, and they're usually $38. So I was really happy about that because listen, I told you guys I am a bargainer and I will buy something on sale before I'll pay full price for it. So I saw this on there because they have a bunch of Natasha Denona. And if you guys don't know, Natasha Denona is like a really expensive makeup brand. And I love makeup. Now that I'm sober, I like getting ready and doing my face and you know, I like getting myself together and feeling pretty. And just putting a little bit of makeup on helps me with that. So I've been doing that. Okay, so what I'm thinking we'll do today is I haven't done a purple eye look in a long time, and I've got this Jaclyn Hill palette, so I was thinking I would do a purple eye while we talk. Hey Nicole, glad I met you on the sunny side. Hey Nick, I'm so glad I met you too, man. I cannot wait to talk with you some more. I hope you'll email me. I really need, okay, I'm a recovering drug addict, all right? I was a poly-substance abuser. I was addicted to multiple substances, like everything. If I had to choose two, it would be methamphetamine and Roxy IV. And since getting sober, I have probably gained 80 pounds, Nick. And I do utilize medically assisted treatment. I'm on Suboxone, and I'm tapering off that, and I'm on 6 milligrams. So I'm working really hard to get down on my dose so I can jump off that by December of this year. But everything else, I just take that as prescribed, and I go to meetings, and I got a sponsor, and I work 12 steps, and I've been off drugs and alcohol for 3 years and 6 months. So, and I'm really, really serious about staying sober and living my life right, because the reason I got sober was because my son, you know, was born, and after he was born, a year later, he got taken from me, and I had to fight to get him back because, you know, I didn't want to lose him for my whole life. So now I'm doing all these things, trying to, you know, do my life better now, and I got a job, and I take care of my son. I got him back, and now I want to get myself together physically, you know, and be happy with my health. But I am so heavy that I can't even, it's so discouraging. Job, when I jump off. Oh, Nick, so no, I'm not going to quit my job. I actually have a really awesome job, and my boss already knows that I'm in recovery, and she knows that I'm on medically assisted treatment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until probably my 5th day into it after I jump, and I'm going to take off for a week after that 5th day. Yeah, that's what I was, so, Nick, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, for the 5 days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in for 5 days. After I jump, I'm going to go in for 4 or 5 days. All right, and after the 4th day, I'm going to take a week off. 7 days is all I'm going to take off. And I really think, Reed, that we're going to just be fine. I really do. I don't want you to get discouraged, all right? And I also want you to take your time, all right? I'm tapering low and slow. I'm not jumping anytime soon. I probably won't jump until December of this next year. So that way it'll be more around the time where, you know, it's like we have some holiday time off and all that kind of stuff. But Nick, I mean, Reed, take your time. Don't fucking get all crazy and jump off too fast. Oh, Carrie had a question? Okay, sorry about that. Let me go back up. I know this is gross, but real talk. Anyone deal with constipation now? I know it's the Suboxone, but any suggestions? Absolutely, and no, it is not gross. So, when I first started taking Suboxone, I had the same problem, girl. But you know what? Now I poop twice a day, and it's on point. So I wake up in the morning, then by the middle of the day, poop. So everything is Gucci over here. Let me tell you what I do. I take fiber, okay? So I take fiber every morning, little pills. They're fiber pills. Take like 2 or 3 of those in the morning. I drink water all day long, and I put 2 capfuls of apple cider vinegar in my water every day. All right. Also, if you're really struggling with constipation, get yourself some Miralax. Mix it in your water in the mornings and drink that. And drink it before you go to bed. Put yourself on stimulant laxatives, because if you take those for too long, your body will become dependent on them and you won't be able to poop without them. So don't go the stimulant laxative way. Also, probiotics. Get yourself some probiotics, some yogurt, and some probiotic pills. It will help, I promise. But if you do what I'm telling you, get some water. Put your apple cider vinegar in there in the morning, okay? Only in the morning. Drink it. Then at night before you go to bed, get you some Miralax and mix it in your water. And then in the morning, I promise you, you'll wake up and you'll poop. Also, take your fiber. Try not to overdo it on dairy like I do. And you should just be fine. I promise you, I've been there. My doctor, actually, we have like classes and stuff where we all get to ask questions. Just the last thing. Yeah, Reed, it was really bad for me at the beginning. Now I'm really, really conscientious of it now. So I make sure that, you know, I do the things I need to do to stay regular, because I can't handle that, you guys. I cannot handle not being able to go to the bathroom. That's torture for me. So I make sure that I do all those things. But, you know, it really has a lot to do. Are you eating leafy greens? Get as much leafy greens as you can. You know, like broccoli, cauliflower, romaine, lettuce, carrots, any kind of vegetables. Okay, try to, you know, eat yourself plenty of vegetables so that way your body will push that toxic poo-poo stuff out of you. But yeah, this is really dark. I didn't expect for that to be so dark. Oh well, it'll be fine. I'll make it work. We are going to make it work. You guys know I'm not a medical professional, but I've been on Suboxone long enough that I have gotten, you know, my system and everything pretty in check. And I don't really have any problems with going to the bathroom anymore, which is awesome for me. Now, I don't have to take Miralax every morning, every night like I used to, because my system has pretty much gotten balanced out with going to the bathroom. But that is a common side effect on people who are on Suboxone. So you're not alone, Carrie. How about anybody else? Hey, thanks, Nick. Is anybody else struggling with sweating on your Suboxone? And Nick, I know you're probably not on Suboxone, but a lot of us here on my channel, a lot of people found my channel because they were searching for support because they were on medically assisted treatment. And so a lot of my videos cater to those people who are, you know, going through the same thing I'm going through, because we're all trying to taper and get down to a low dose together, or a lot of us are. Some of us have just started our recovery, and now, you know, with the opioid epidemic that's going on, a lot of recovery addiction specialists are putting people on Suboxone because it gives the addict a chance to build their sobriety or build their recovery without relapsing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of opiate addicts don't have very much luck, or not luck, don't stay sober. Yeah, Nick, you are a rare one. And so I wish that was my experience. I really do. With shooting meth and roxycodone, I just kept going back to it because I couldn't change my people, places, and things, first of all. And it was almost like people were telling me, Nicole, you got to do this. Nicole, you got to do that. This is what you, and they were trying to help me, but I wouldn't listen. And for a long time, it was because I just wasn't willing to make changes. But then what happened is it became more of a problem with the dependence to the opioids. So I don't, I'm not going back now, but I'm still on, Suboxone, which is, a partial opioid antagonist. Hey, holla at your boy. I'm doing good, bud. What about you? Doing real good, actually. Life is good today. I can't complain, I'm very, very blessed, y'all. That's one thing I have to say is, like, I'm real blessed. My life, I can't complain about nothing in my life today. Like, I've got a good family. The struggle is real. I got a good family. I got my son. I'm happy, man, because I got my kid in life. And that was probably the hardest time for me, was not having my son, you guys. And because he's everything to me, he's the sun and the stars. I sweat, and only sometimes when I go to the gym. Oh gosh, Reed, you're so lucky, because it is awful. Awful. But you know what? It's okay, because it's all going to be worth it, because I've worked. Here's how I have to look at it. We were talking about this last night, because I know a lot of people don't agree with medically assisted treatment. But here's the deal, guys. Everyone is different. What works for one person might not work for the other, right? Like, some people do 12 steps and they stay sober and they never go back. Some people just quit and stay sober and never go back. Some people go to church and stay sober and never go back. And some people need medically assisted treatment and stay sober, right? So what works for me might not work for you. But lately here, since my channel's been growing a little bit, I've been having an influx of people who, like to voice their opinion about medically assisted treatment, which is fine. I respect everyone's opinion, right? And but I always want everyone to try and be respectful, because not everyone is where you're at in their recovery. So where somebody else is, cold turkey and they jumped off and they're living their best life and recovering, a lot of people aren't in that position and they're still struggling, so that's why I try to remind everybody, let's be real mindful, because we're all in recovery. Okay. We're all changing our lives and turning our lives around from the bad addictions that we used to, do. Our lives are, we're making positive changes, we're just all at different levels in our recovery. That's what I mean. There's levels to this shit. Yeah. So that's why I try to remind everybody to just be loving and tolerant, and let's support and cheer each other on, because there's no competition, there's no competition here. Like, we're all, with recovery, there's no finish line. Like, I'm not going to get to the end, and be like, oh, I'm cured. You know what I mean? It is a forever long process. So we just got to take it one day at a time and help and love and support each other through this. And the more we do that, you guys, the easier it'll become. Because being sober, you can't do it by yourself. You got to have that support. At least I do. And that's always been my experience, is that support is what pushes me through every day. Coming on here and talking with you guys has changed my life forever. I will forever owe it to my subscribers for helping me stay sober, because you guys give me strength to make days sometimes. There's days where I will think, fuck it. It's not even worth it anymore. I might as well get fucked up, right? I'm serious, you guys. Like, I'm not joking. Like, those thoughts will go through my mind. And then I'll come on here and I'll chat with you guys. And I'm like, well, damn, that was a stupid idea. Why did I even think about that? And then it's fine. And so I use my channel as like a diary, a daily diary. Oh. You guys are like my people, you know? So, anyway, let's put an inner quarter highlight on because my eyes are looking really dark because I have this dark makeup on. I'm proud of every one of you guys. Even if you're not like a recovering addict and you found my channel because you're over on Sunny's channel and you're just, you know, trying to stay, trying to eat right and conquer your weight, I understand the struggle. Because just like with addiction, my addiction manifests itself. Oh, okay. Well, then you know the tea then. See, I run into a lot of hard, die-hard abstinence-based recovery people, and they like really want to talk shit about medically assisted treatment or anything that is different than AA. And I love AA. Listen, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm an AA girl. But I'm more open-minded, you know, than a lot of people. And I accept, and I want other people to know, like, you got a place here. You are not alone, and there is support out there, and we are here to support anybody who needs it. Like, that's how I want my channel to be. I want people to know that there's support here and that you are not alone. That's why I made my channel, because for the longest time, I felt like I was alone. I felt like there was nobody out there that was like me and that I was the only one who had my problems, you know? And now it's like we built a community, and it's just so awesome to see the community over here growing, you guys. Now that black thing right there, that was a hole that a raccoon came through our attic. So don't mind that. Oh yeah, Jason did too. He's what, 60 days sober? 58 days. Hey George, how are you doing, buddy? Us addicts and alcoholics, we got to stick together, you know. We need each other. We need each other. This hair! I'm so proud of Jason, you guys. Like, it's a miracle. It's a miracle, Jason. Yep, he was a chronic relapser, huh, Jason? And now look at you. It's all about that. It's all about the willingness to change, you know? It's this thing inside of you that just clicks, you guys. And you're like, okay, I've got to make changes. I've got to do something different, you know? And when you get that just right ass whooping and you become willing and desperate enough to make changes. Oh, I have no idea who that was. Oh well. It's like you get that just right ass whooping and you become willing to change, and then you start reaching out for help, and then that's when life is just like, it changes, you guys. I'm telling you. And if you're discouraged, if you're struggling with getting sober and you're like, I haven't gotten there yet, Nicole, I don't want to change, or Nicole, I just can't do it, I keep on falling back. Listen to me. If you keep falling back, if you keep relapsing, reach out for help. Find some people that you can get with and get a community and get yourself sober support. And if you need treatment, you guys, if there's anybody ever that needs help finding treatment, if you will email me or DM me, I will fucking find you somewhere to go. Believe that. I had to go, because, listen guys, I had to go to rehab because I needed that 30 days away from all the drugs, you know? Yeah, you're doing great, George. George, you do not have to tell us that. Stop cutting yourself short. Okay? Your recovery is your recovery. You don't have to tell anybody that you're on benzos. You're doing a great job, baby, okay? You told your sponsor, and that's all that matters, and you need to give yourself more credit. You're kicking ass and taking names. Y'all, George was a junkie, a heroin junkie, and he was strung out. He lives in the UK, and he jumped off of methadone at 50 milligrams. And he has been sober from methadone, off of that for 40-something days now, I think. And, right, so, and he's using benzos to help him with that tapered when he jumped off. So he's doing really good, and now he's working on getting off the benzos. But baby, you are kicking ass. You are sober and doing a great job, and I'm proud of you. Here's the deal, you guys. Sobriety is all really relative. What's sober to you? You know, what works for you? It's up to you. Got to be honest with yourself, you know. Only you know. If you're over there abusing shit and getting fucked up and whatever, the only person that we're fooling is ourselves, you know what I mean? So if I'm worried about going around telling people, hey, you're not sober, hey, you're not sober, then I'm not working on myself, and that takes away from me. You know what I mean? You just got to focus on you, and don't worry about what nobody else thinks. We're over here living our best lives, kicking ass and taking names, staying on track, changing our lives. I went from a criminal ass, thieving ass, bitch, craziness, to someone who is living and taking care of herself and taking care of her son. I get up, I take a shower, I put makeup on, I go to work. I couldn't do that when I was in active addiction. I couldn't even get... If you had saw me in active addiction, all you could see was track marks all up and down my arms, you guys. Thanks, Jamie. I was so skinny, I looked like Skeletor. Right. Me too, George. And that's the thing, like, my life is totally different now, you guys. It is so different that it's a miracle. It is a miracle. And so that's why I say, give yourself some credit, okay? You are doing a great job. Stay on the course. And that's what I got to tell myself too with this whole eating thing. Okay, so I binged last night. Last night is over. I'm in today. I'm in the present. And today, I'm going to make good choices. Today, I'm going to stay on track. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too hard on myself sometimes. I can come on here and give some bomb ass advice, and then I get off here and I'm like screaming in the mirror. Like today I was at my job, you guys, and I went into the bathroom there and I was looking at myself and I just started crying. I was like, you've let yourself go. You've let yourself get to the point of no return, is what I kept telling myself. And I was really, really, really ripping myself up. And then I came home and Sunny was on a live, and I got on the live and it made me feel better, you know. But I have to treat myself better, and I need to. It's okay to make mistakes, and I can get my old figure back. I can do this. I don't know if you guys are aware, but like, I was skinny when I got pregnant with my son, and then I had him. And I gained a little bit of weight, but I got off most of it. So I was fine. I was back to normal again. And then when I got sober, I gained all this weight. So I've got to get more active and get out and do some stuff. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to get out and I'm going to go get Nate, and we're going to go hiking. Me, him, and his dad, because Neil's off work. So I might take you guys with me and vlog a little bit when I do it. So, but I'm going to get off here. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great day. Please subscribe to Sunny's channel. I'm going to be over there Sunday. I will come back tonight and let you guys know the exact time. Oh, George, I'm on the 6 milligrams. I haven't went any lower. I'm not tapering down lower until February 14th. So that's when I go to see my doctor. I went over there. I went to see him. I think it was Tuesday that I went in, because they called me for a random drug screen and they wanted to count my medication. Hey guys, will y'all go subscribe to my Benzo Hells channel, please? Yeah, I got you. Go over there and subscribe to George. He needs our support too, y'all. He is, like I said, he's working really hard. He's jumped off at 50 mils of methadone, and he is doing so good. And he got a sponsor now, and he's going to meetings. And so he's really, really, really changing his life. He's learning about cognitive behavioral therapy, and he needs our support. Hey, I was going to tell you, George, I've been watching your videos about cognitive behavioral therapy, and I got to share something with you. I went to a prison where they practice that cognitive behavioral therapy, and so I know all about how, changing your behaviors and stuff, and I thought that was really good that you've been learning about that. That's good. Well, I'll tell you this, with Suboxone, I haven't noticed anything because I was on 8 milligrams and I went down to 6, right? And so I haven't really noticed any side effects, except for the obsession in my mind. My mind is telling me that I need to take 2 more milligrams at night when I'm going to bed. And I have to tell myself, like, no, you don't need the extra. But did you hear about what I did last week? I fucking did some stupid shit. I take Lexapro, you guys, and instead of tapering off my Lexapro, I just jumped off of it. And it made me so sick. I was dizzy. My head felt like it was spinning all the time. It was horrible. I got back on it. I'm on 5 milligrams of Lexapro. That's it. It was scary, you guys. Like, I thought I was going to die. But yeah, George, I'm slow on the Suboxone because, listen, I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm going to get off of it. I'm going to want to get high. And I know I've got to give myself more credit. I know that I've been working hard on my recovery. I know that I don't hang out with anybody who uses or drinks. Yeah. Hey, Lady A. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just talking about my weight. I struggle with my weight, and I'm actually going to be guesting on someone's channel here on YouTube. His name is Sunny, and he has a channel called The Sunny Side. And he teaches about emotional weight loss. So, where's my book? Ugh. Oh, here it is. I'm laying in the bed. This is his book he wrote. I'm actually reading it and working out of it and trying to lose weight because I have got a really bad relationship with food. But other than that, everything is good. I'm back on my Lexapro and I'm taking it as prescribed. Like I said, I'm tapered down to the 6 milligrams on my Suboxone. I'm going to taper more on February 14th. Oh, I got a low battery. Let me charge up my phone, you guys. Lady A, email me, girl, so I can email you back. I love you guys. Thank you so much for every one of you guys' love and support and kind words and just everything. Hey, Michelle, where you been, girl? What was I going to tell y'all? Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. RX30LJ2. Okay, I'll send you an email right now when I get off here. Hey, my name is Billy. I just want you guys to know, though, like, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know if I'd even be here. Y'all have really helped me through some tough spots in my sobriety, and helped to encourage me to keep pushing forward and doing the next right thing and staying on track. Because when I was, the things I did when I was in active addiction, you guys, I did illegal stuff, and I practiced bad things. Oh, Jamie, why are you scared too, girl? Why are you scared? Don't you go to the clinic? You just tell them to blind taper you. Just tell them to blind taper you. Don't be afraid. Girl, what are you afraid for? Have you beefed up, listen, Jamie, have you beefed up your recovery? Have you got connected with some support groups and other sober people besides this chat? Okay, well then take your time. Listen, you're going to know when you're ready, all right? Take your time and do not stress out about it. You don't have to jump because I'm jumping, all right? Or I'm tapering. You got to take your time and do it when you're ready. How long have you been on it, Jamie? Oh, hello. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make it stand up to it and let it charge at the same time. I haven't addressed the data call. I'm going to relax some more. Haha. Okay, baby. Love you, George. Okay. Still stressing. Yeah, okay. If you got a lot of stuff going on at the house, then you absolutely need to just chill out and stay where you're at right now. You know, you guys know I'm not a medical professional, but I can tell you this much, all right? If you have a lot of stress and shit going on at the house, fighting with the old man, maybe you have the law or you have fines and fees, those things are triggers, okay? And if you got all that going on and you're also trying to taper off your medication, sorry, you can, I'm not saying you will relapse. I mean, but I'm saying it can be a trigger. So you really need to be careful. But listen, here's the deal. Life is going to keep on happening. All right. So either way, when we jump, there could be some tragedies going on in our life. It's not going to be perfect, but we can make the right decisions and take our time. So that way we ensure that we make it and we do, you know, we don't fall back. I really think, Jamie, that if you can get the situation at your home really stabilized and get your old man on the same page as you, then I think that, you know, and I want you to get a sponsor in your area. Someone that you can talk to. That's fine, girl. Somebody that you can talk to face to face. Where you live, that you can get together with and like do things that are, and talk to somebody that's sober, you know? Yeah, there is absolutely no in waiting. Listen, I remember I was going to jump twice before and I was scared and I didn't. I backed out. So it's not a big deal. Here's what my doctor tells me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're doing good right now, just take your time and chill out. I'm really, really proud of you guys. Everybody is being so supportive to each other and just loving and tolerant. And that's what my channel is about. My channel is about supporting each other and being kind. Yeah. So, anyway. Jamie, go over to the hangout. Or, Jamie, call me. Call me when we get done. Michelle, you too. Call me. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let my phone charge up a little bit. You know, we have a live stream tonight. Be here at 5:45 p.m., okay? And I'll see you guys back here tonight for the 5:45 p.m. live stream, okay?